Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice, and welcome to your week ahead reading. We're going to look at the next 7 days for you from whenever it is you come across this video. Do keep in mind things could be playing out as we're seeing them in the reading day by day, or you could look at it as, okay, this is a series of events that may happen in the next 7 to 10 days. And thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments, for hyping the videos, for subscribing. Really, really appreciate the love and support. It helps the channel grow. It keeps me engaged and motivated. So thank you. And let's see what's going on for Pisces placements in the next 7 days. Now, I will say Monday to Sunday, but again, whenever you come across the video, put the days where they go. I have done the week ahead for all signs on my other channel, and I'll link it in the description box for you as well. It was a different kind of weekly. It was quite comprehensive. So if you want to check that out, it's there for you. It gives you more insight. Okay. All right. And if you're interested in a personal reading, my email is in the description box below as well. All right, let's see what we got going on for Pisces. So we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck as the overall energy. So this talks about stress, anxiety, mental fatigue, confusion, overthinking, dealing with fears or phobias at this time. You may be facing fears or phobias. It could also be sleep trouble or headache, migraines. Okay, but it's usually with the Nine of Swords, we worry about things that may or may not happen, and usually they don't ever happen. We're just kind of making it up in our own head. So be mindful of overthinking in the week ahead. And if this isn't you, remember, put the roles where they go. You could be dealing with someone who's in this kind of mental state, and you might be trying to help, support, be there for them. And also mental health could be a focus for you in the week ahead. All right, so Monday, or the first day that we're looking at, we have the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. All right, so this could be some sort of offer extended to you from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, wherever they have that in their chart. Could also be water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, this could be some sort of grand gesture, romantic gesture. This could be someone asking you out on a date. This could be someone proposing to you. But it could also be an offer, an opportunity, an invitation in terms of your work, in terms of your career, or in terms of your business. You could be invited to attend an event. You could be invited to join some sort of association, or to partner up with someone, to team up with someone. This could also be someone offering to invest in your business, in your idea, in your product, to invest in you. Someone could be offering to take you under their wing, to teach you something, to show you the ropes in a situation. It could also be an invitation to travel. Someone could be sending you tickets. You could also be receiving some sort of gift from afar. I don't know if this is, it could be where you ordered something and it's finally reaching you, and it's like international travel. But I do see a gift, okay, for a lot of you here. You're not expecting from a distance, from afar, whether it's from family, romantic interests, whatever it is. And I also see paperwork being delivered to you. It's positive, okay? So I don't know, whatever that is. If it's the contract for your job in the mail, if it's the change to your terms and conditions, acknowledging your new pay or new hours, if it's an approval of some sort and it comes on a document, if it's some sort of diploma or a certificate you asked for or applied for, okay, there's a delivery that is going to make you very happy. I also hear accreditation. Okay, but it could also be a very romantic time for, where that applies. Going on a date, spending more time together. Your partner or a romantic interest could ask you out or surprise you with a bit of a date night or a bit of a trip. Okay, let's keep going. Tuesday, or the second day that we're looking at here. Really interesting. We've had these cards, except the Nine of Swords so far, and the weekly for all signs. So it's always interesting to me as a reader to see cards popping up in different readings for different signs, different situations, because it's just confirmation. But Tuesday, mark your day in the calendar. You're breaking some sort of tie, some sort of pattern, some sort of bad habit, overcoming some sort of addiction, overcoming a fear. Okay, and it really pays off for you. This could also be material gain, winning the lottery. I don't encourage gambling. Do it responsibly, but it could be that winning some sort of prize, winning the lottery, winning some sort of draw. It comes with money. For others of you, there is a change in a situation, either breaking free from it or completely changing it. In a situation that has been heavy on your mind, heavy on your heart, you've been very anxious, not knowing what's going to happen next, not knowing how things are going to play out, not knowing what this person's going to do, not knowing how a conversation is going to go. And on Tuesday, you could be facing the fear and just having the conversation, right? Feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And I feel like it's going to have very positive results for you, surprising results. It might go a lot better than you expect. Okay. If you were waiting on some sort of confirmation, with the confirmation that's coming in, this could also be where you quit a job that's been less than or just unhealthy for you, an environment that's been unhealthy for you. This could be where, you finally got approved and you get to move, right? And so this is where you're finally starting to plan your exit from this environment or this community, or move away from that crazy neighbor or whatever it is, okay? It's very positive, very positive. There could also be a really big change regarding or about or surrounding a Capricorn in your life. Or you could be the Capricorn, I don't know. Okay? But I see it could also be a very nerve-inducing, anxiety-inducing situation. So that could be an interview for some of you. That could be a visa interview. That could be a job interview. That could be um, sitting down across from an investigator, an auditor, a government official, police official, whatever it is, okay? And it's just a stressful situation for you. But I see you just turning up, trying to breathe, do your best. It's going to go better than you expect, or you'll see that you had nothing to worry about in the first place, okay? So however that resonates. You could also be traveling with a Capricorn at this time, or a Capricorn's traveling to see you. You could be signing um, a contract or making some sort of commitment that is binding for a very long time. So like a mortgage. On Wednesday, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So this could be good news in terms of your work. It could be job offer. But it could also be good news in terms of education, something you've been studying. It could be a focus on research and development, investigation, training, learning and development. Whether it's because of a new job, or this could be a change. You're agreeing to take on more responsibility, even though it makes you feel like an imposter, okay? You're being promoted. You're accepting the promotion. Even though you may not feel ready for it, you might not feel good enough for it, whatever the situation is, you're taking a deep breath and you're doing it anyway. This is where, you're being shown the ropes. You're getting the training. Could be some sort of handover happening here. For others of you, this is good news about getting accepted into a school or a learning program or a course of some sort as well. For some of you, you could be paying something off, or someone is paying a debt to you at this time. For others, you could be investing, fixing a car, buying a car, renting a car at this time as well. There is a change for the better happening in your finances. So I'm seeing increase, but it's something that is steady. So it's not just like a one-off payment. It could be an advance, and then you can anticipate more money every month, or it could be an increase, as in a raise. And so now every month your pay is going to be higher than what it currently is, or something like that, right? For some of you, you could be putting up your prices for your business and your services and your products. I feel like you're going to do well. You could also be learning a new skill, a new software. If you're buying a new phone and you're just playing with it and learning how it goes and what to do and where things are, that sort of thing. You could be attending some sort of class, course, seminar, public speaking event with this energy as well. And today is a focus, there's a focus on detail, getting things right. So you could be reviewing paperwork. You could be making sure, the figures add up and all the names are spelled correctly. All the dates are as they should be. I don't know if you're getting ready to submit something, present something, if it's part of a report you have to submit or something. Or if it's, you setting something up, this contract, and it's like, let's make sure everything's correct, right, before we sign on the dotted line and make it official. But there's a focus on detail. You could also be planning a trip, planning the next level of something, the next stage of something with this energy as well. And I do see, for some of you, traveling to see a professional, whether it's legal advisor, financial advisor, or medical professional. It could be something to do with children, fertility, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, it's just investigating something, getting more information about something. For some, it has to do with your diet. For others, it has to do with just doing blood tests to see where your levels are at. For others, this is, a trainer or nutritionist or something like that. Okay. All right. On Thursday, we have the moon and the tower. Okay. So Thursday, there's some sort of unexpected. Well, they're correcting me. It's not quite unexpected. I feel like it'll be unexpected for everybody else. This could be you revealing something, because the moon, if something is happening that's unexpected, with the moon here, this tells me that you kind of had a feeling about it. So it's not completely unexpected to you. It's not completely out of the blue for you. You kind of had a feeling about it. You had a dream about it. You had the inside scoop. Someone kind of told you about it beforehand, and this is where they're telling everybody else, right? So on Thursday, I feel like you might have to act surprised about something. I don't see it as something bad. It's just going to be a huge change. So if someone's leaving at work, they may have told you beforehand, right? And it's like, don't tell anybody. I'll tell them on Thursday. I have to tell them on Thursday. And so on Thursday, they announce it. Everybody else is in shock. Oh my God, I never knew you were leaving. And you're having to sit there going, oh yeah, that's, wow. Because you've been keeping that person's secret. It could also be where someone's revealing something to their family. And again, they told you beforehand, and you're there and going, not saying anything, right? You don't have to lie, but you're not saying anything. But you're there to have this person's back if people react poorly to what it is that they're saying. So it could be something like that as well. Now, for others of you, this is you revealing to people a decision you've made, a change you've made. Okay? If you're researching over here and investigating, you're coming up with a plan, with an idea, and that could be what you're now setting in motion. Okay? Something could be happening at night for you. Something, an unexpected call, unexpected delivery, unexpected visitor, right? At night, I do see a secret being revealed, whatever that looks like for you. Or someone contacting you. For some of you, this could just be a day where you have a struggle falling asleep or staying asleep. Now, it doesn't have to be bad. It could be that, you have a touch of insomnia, or because, or you're overthinking and you can't quite shut down the brain. But it could also be because you're really excited about something, you want to get going with something, and you're thinking about it so much that you just can't sleep. It could be that. For those of you, the power could be going out, because I'm seeing like dark and candles, or a torch, or a flashlight with this energy. For those of you, I feel like you're going to find something you've been looking for in the last place you look, or the last place you would search. Okay. There's also some sort of reveal. So I don't know if you've done some sort of makeover of yourself, of your home, of your space, of your whatever, or starting a business, or revamped the business, or revamped the website, or created a website, whatever it is. It's something you've been working on, maybe in the late hours of the night, maybe after work hours, or just in private. Okay, and this is where it's the big reveal. You could be launching something, you could be revealing something, you could be presenting something on Thursday. I feel like it's going to have an impact, for better or for worse. It will make an impact. People will be talking about it. And it's something that I feel like you are a little nervous about how people are going to react. But it's like, this is what I'm doing. It's what I want to do. It's what's happening. Okay. And for others of you, this could just be a night of passion, and that's why you're not sleeping. I'll put that out there. But I also see where you're reading, okay? So it could be a passionate type of situation, but it could also be where you're picking up a book or reading something, researching something, or whatever it is, and it's just you become engrossed in it, and by the time you look up, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, right? It could be that as well. Friday, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Strength card. Ooh. Now this over here, this big surprise or reveal, it could be some sort of proposal, just to let you know. Hopefully I don't ruin any surprises. Because then we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Strength card. This is a yes to a commitment. This is solidifying a commitment, making a commitment, recommitting to something or someone with this energy. This could be money coming your way, inheritance coming your way, or the loan coming through, or the mortgage coming through. For those of you, you could be buying something, big ticket item, with a spouse or partner or friends or family pitched in and helped you get this. If you're making some sort of reveal to your family this week and it kind of stirs things up, this is where you're sitting down and having conversations with them with the Strength card, the Ten of Pentacles. But it's not from a place of you having to explain yourself or defend yourself. It's a conversation that is like with the Strength card. I understand you have opinions about this. Just so we're clear, I'm not asking for permission. If you have questions, we can talk about it, but it's happening, right? It's that kind of conversation. For those of you, this could be pregnancy or giving birth at this time. This could be someone finding out they're pregnant. Very surprising, very shocking. It could be that kind of situation where it's like, I was told this can't happen, right? So some sort of miracle baby could be happening here. For others of you, your business is picking up. You have more orders, you have more clients, or you're landing an important client, something that's going to be ongoing for you. So I don't know if it's like government contract or someone you're going to be working with for the rest of your life or for a really long time with this energy here as well. It's really positive. It could be some sort of big payout. Like I say, it could be inheritance. For some of you, this could be eloping or hearing that someone eloped. Maybe that's the reveal that people have opinions and feelings about. Hearing that someone moved in, right? And then again, people have opinions about it. Your finances are about to either increase or stabilize, or a really big investment of yours is going to be paying off. Okay? Now, obviously, talk to professionals. I'm not telling you what to do. Talk to a professional. But I do see this, whatever this is that you're taking a chance on, and it could be to do with investing in something. And already over here, it's starting to pay off for you. Or if it's a case of, hey, if you, again, talk to professionals, because it sounds like scams, okay? But talk to professionals. Make sure everything adds up. Because I do see a situation where someone's telling you, I just need $100. I got the rest going. I just need that to put money on this, and then I'll qualify for that, and I'm about to get $1,000 back. I can give you $200 and pay you back $200, or something like that, right? But remember, investigate, okay? Do your research, talk to professionals, make sure it's legit, make sure it adds up. But I do see something like that, okay, where you make a small investment in something and it pays off big for you very quickly, or you're starting to see the results very quickly and you're getting a big payment back, and then more to follow every month or every year or whatever it is, okay? It's really positive. Saturday, we have the King of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So you could be going on a trip with an air sign on Saturday. You could be seeing someone off. Maybe they're going for a trip. It could be a long drive. It could be a day trip. It could be a weekend trip. It could be that they're traveling away somewhere, moving with this energy. And for others, like I say, you're going with them. It could be a long distance trip that's taking place on Saturday. For others of you, this could be where there's a contract about a move. So you're moving out, someone's moving out, change terms and conditions because something gets dropped, something gets changed, something gets removed from a contract, an expectation, a condition. If there's been any sort of restriction in terms of what you're legally allowed to do or legally qualify or don't qualify for. For some of you, you may get turned away. You may get told you don't qualify for something. Okay? Now what I want to say is get a second opinion, because I do see you might be dealing with someone who's a bit drunk on power, and they say no just because they can, but in reality it could be a yes. That maybe I just see someone who's either a bit lazy, they don't want to do what you're asking them to do, so they're telling you it's not legal, it's not going to happen, you don't qualify for it, it's a no. Or it's a case of they don't know how to do it, and instead of saying, I don't know, this is beyond me, let me talk to someone else for you, or go talk to someone else, I don't know how to do this, they're telling you it can't be done, is that kind of situation. So get a second opinion, talk to someone else, okay? For others of you here, you could be walking away from a fight, you could be walking away from some sort of tension or conflict, someone who's very hurtful with their words. And you're like, listen, whatever. And for others of you, there's a ruling, there's a decision coming in that someone has to stop doing something. So it's like a cease and desist, or it's a protective order that is coming into effect, or someone's told they have to leave a place, they have to evict a place, they have to return something to you, they have to pay you back for something. And for others of you, this could be where if someone's trying to challenge you or push you or make you do something you don't want to do or something like that, I do see you going, the law says this, so I don't have to do it. Or it's not in the contract, I'm not doing it. I see you revising terms, conditions of a contract or a commitment and pushing back, and you saying no to someone with this energy. And then on Sunday, we have the Five of Swords with the Lovers. And I feel like it's the same air sign that you're dealing with, that you're pushing back, that you're saying no to, where you're just disengaging from. Now, you may be breaking up, but you don't have to break up if this is a couple situation. You could just be disengaging, right? You're going silent. You're detaching from the situation, or you're going to sleep on the couch for the night, or whatever the situation is. I do see them returning in a few hours or the next day and kind of apologizing, okay? Admitting defeat, admitting they were wrong. Or even if they don't admit they were wrong and apologize, they're kind of giving in to what you're saying. They're going with what you're saying, okay? So even if they have different opinions, they're saying, let's just do what you want to do and move on, right? Or something like that could be taking place here. And for those of you, like I say, if this is like a breakup or a separation or whatever, I don't see it lasting. I do see the other person, once you disengage emotionally, right? You just stop talking, you stop fighting, you stop arguing, you just withdraw. You may even leave the house, or you may even leave the situation temporarily. You may go sleep at a friend's house, or it's something that you haven't done before. I feel like it opens this person's eyes to the fact that you're serious. I feel like you're not being taken seriously. It's not that this person doesn't care about what you're saying. I just feel like you're not being taken seriously. They don't understand that you really mean what you're saying, or they don't understand the severity of what you're saying, or how much it matters to you. So you're feeling dismissed and disregarded and not heard and not important to this person. So I feel like you just disengaging. And again, it's like doing something you haven't done before. You stop arguing, you stop trying to explain, you stop trying to push. You may even leave the home or leave the house or leave the situation. It opens this person's eyes to okay, I get it. I can see it matters. I can see it's important to you. Tell me again. Explain it to me again. I want to listen. I want to pay attention. And it leads to a new partnership, renewing a partnership, solidifying a partnership, or taking a partnership to the next level. Now, it can be romantic. This could also be in a friendship. It could also be a business partnership or collaboration, or something going on at work where you feel dismissed and unseen and unheard. And with the Eight of Cups, you just stop engaging, Maybe you take a day off. Maybe you just don't show up. I don't know. And it gets the manager or the person in charge or whoever it is you're having this interaction with to go, what's going on? What's happening? Hold on. What did I miss? Right? So do keep that in mind with this energy. But this could also be a day where you have a choice to make. I feel like if someone's trying to start an argument with you, or if someone's being impossible, or if someone's being a bit of a bully, I just don't see you engaging. I just don't see you fighting back, right? You just look at this person and it's just like, whatever, okay. If you're not happy, go. If or if like they're being belligerent, or using language that you're not comfortable with, or whatever, I just see you leaving the room. Like, it's not a case of you sit there and take it, but you don't push back, you don't fight back, because to you it's like, why bother? What? I'm tired of this dance, because this is something that they always do, and it's like, I can't keep doing this. You just leave, right? You just disconnect, you just disengage. um you might even go and talk to someone, like, I don't know if it's a manager or your manager's manager, or talk to HR, or talk to the legal department, or to your union rep, or if it's like a friend or a family member, or someone in your community, someone who's familiar with both of you, or familiar with the law and the situation, or whatever it is. And when this It's either that, if you talk to a friend or family member, they could go and talk to this person, like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing this to Pisces? And it gets this person to go, well, wait, what do you mean? What did I do? Right? um, but if it is someone who's intentionally doing what they're doing, the fact that you're willing to stand up for yourself to the point where you're going to get the law involved, whoever the law is in the situation, or you're going to go and ask, if I quit, what's my notice period? And someone's going to go and tell this person, right? And they're going to go, whoa, wait a minute, okay, Pisces, let's talk. Let's talk, the lovers. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to say that, even if they did, right? But they're going to backtrack because it's like they can't afford to lose you or something like that, right? But that's what I'm seeing for that. Um, and for some of you, there may be arguments with friends or family over your choice of partner. If you choose to be with someone, if you choose to re-engage with someone, you do what you think is best, obviously. And if it's not about your love life, a choice you're making and committing to, I do see this is about something you've looked into, investigated, researched, tested before you tell everyone about it, right? So to you, you're certain about this. But that choice that you're making, it may cause upheaval, uproar, confusion, strife, people not knowing what to do, what to say, people having opinions about it. So it's up to you to kind of calm everybody down. Know that you don't really have to explain yourself. You don't really have to defend yourself. They don't have to understand. They don't have to agree, but they do have to respect your decision. So come from it from that angle, all right? So Pisces, that's what I'm seeing. I hope it helps. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.